I know the Disney princess's ages for some reason.
Yeah. Like, ask her anything else, she'll be like, I don't know, but I know how old Snow White is. Hello guys, my name is Stephanie.
And I'm named Jean.
We are your Sunshine Geeks, and today we're going to be talking about the new live-action movie, Mulan.
Yeah, it's not out yet, but we were wondering, who should we cast for this movie?
I am pretty damn proud of my list.
If you have a better list, write down below.
Yeah.
We'd love to see everybody's list and see what they come up with.
Absolutely.
So, let's get it started.
So, apologies if we butcher any of these names, we didn't mean to.
So we'll start with the dad. Okay, this was tough for me.
Okay.
There's so many people I was like, But I settled with Jet Li. He's a really, like, we've seen him in movies, and I feel like he could play like a dad, figure. And I like Jet Li.
My choice is her number 2 choice. My choice is Ken Watanabe. I think that he would play a great dad and like a great, like, solid, like, parent to Mulan, and you can tell that he's been through some stuff, so I like him.
I feel like Jet Li has been in enough kung fu movies that he's been, like, battle damaged. So, I feel like he could play it off too.
Okay, if we had to compare, like, who has better acting chops, come on, like, Ken Watanabe over Jet Li.
I think for everyone in the internet and us, like, it was our first pick. This is the only person that could play Mulan's mom.
Mulan's mom has got to be played by the original voice of Mulan,
Ming-Na Wen.
Ming-Na Wen. I have to look at my notes. How do you? I don't even remember that.
I love her. I know her name. If she's on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right now, still kicking butt. Like, I remember I was just watching this series. Like, she went through a rough thing last season, and I'm just like, wow, she really pulled that, like, emotional for such a character that has to be so, like, blank. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like, just get the original Mulan to be the mom of Mulan. On our list, no one could be picked, but if she was picked, I will be okay.
Yeah.
If she was the only one that was cast from our list, I would be happy with that.
Who do you have for your grandma?
I have Wei Ching Ho. I'm sorry. She was the... I'm so sorry. She was in Daredevil, the Netflix series. She played that old lady, she was pretty shady. She was dealing with drugs and stuff. But, I think she could switch gears and play a nice old lady that we will all come to love.
My person is, to play the grandma, my person is Kaori Momoi. I saw her in Memoirs of a Geisha. She doesn't look that old, but I feel like she has that warmth to her character that she could bring to play Mulan's grandma. Alright, apparently, like, our next one, we also have the same person. For the next character, we have the matchmaker, and we want her to be played by Margaret Cho.
Stand-up comedian, really funny. I don't know if a lot of people knows her. Like, I've seen, like, one of her stand-ups, so I'm not... But she was really funny, and I think she could just play that funny character.
Yeah.
Almost like a really nice cameo, I would say.
Yeah.
For the part of Emperor of China, I felt we should get someone who's been around for a while. Mm-hmm. And the person I chose was George Takei. And I just feel like he would make a good Emperor of China. I feel like he could really sell that character. I
feel very passionate about this choice of mine. I want the Emperor to be played by none other than Jackie Chan. This needs to happen. Just imagine how funny it would be to have, like, Jackie Chan in the movie. Because he's actually Chinese. We all know who he is. And then, like, the Emperor is a big enough role to, like, be given to Jackie Chan, but not big enough in the story. Like, he doesn't communicate a lot with Mulan until the end. And he would be so funny. I can't go with anybody else. I love Jackie Chan.
Next is the villain.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god, what's wrong with us?
So, my pick for the villain, the leader of the hunt, is Lee Brung-hun, I think. Sorry. So he was in G.I. Joe. He played the villain there. He was also recently in Magnificent Seven. He played a hero there, but when I first watched him, G.I. Joe played a villain. Convincing villain, bad guy. And I feel like he could really do the villain again in this movie. Mm-hmm. The only problem is I feel like he's not built. But I'm sure his acting will be fine, but maybe some people might have a problem with his character. Like, he's not built for the role. But I think he's a fine choice for me.
I picked Hiroyuki Sanada. Now he's a Japanese actor that would be playing a Hun, but I think that he's a solid choice just because he's a familiar face. And honestly, I was just casting him because he looks exactly like somebody that I would picture playing like an evil role. And if you don't know him, you can see him in movies like The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. He was in Sunshine, which is actually a movie I liked when I saw it. And he was also in 47 Ronin, which is not so good, but he did the best that he could. Next up, Captain Lee. Ooh.
Mulan's love interest.
Yeah, I mean, in the movie, I had like a small crush when I was a little kid.
Who didn't? Who did you pick?
I picked Lee Bong-hun.
What? My villain.
I know. Same people. But I picked him because, number one, like, he's ridiculously attractive. In Magnificent Seven, I loved him. I thought that he played a great role. He was also in G.I. Joe, Rise of the Cobra, like Nadine said. So I think that somebody that plays Lee should be somebody that knows how to fight, you know, and he has that experience.
My Captain Lee is King Ki-hun Lee, and he was in the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. He was also in Maze Runner, and I feel like he'll make a excellent love interest, and he's built, and I just like him. He's
a little built. Does he know? I feel like he knows how to dance too. He's funny though.
He's funny, and I feel like he could play that serious character too. So, yeah.
Okay, next up, Mushu.
Okay, let's like just we
both agreed on this.
Bring back Eddie Murphy.
Please. Hashtag bring back Eddie Murphy. I mean, that's in our dreams, but
probably not gonna happen. So I went with, I'm kind of decisive, but I think my first pick was Jay Farrell from SNL. I think he could do a really good Mushu, and he does a really impression, so he could probably get a really good voice for Mushu.
I agree with you that they're probably going to follow like the formula of getting like a really funny guy. But I went with somebody that can also play like a more serious role. I went with Jordan Peele, that's his name. I mean, he was really good in Keanu. And like you can tell that he has like the way he felt about that cat, man. Whatever. I mean, obviously they're probably not going to hire him. But if they went with him, I liked them. And I'm just saying that Disney's probably going to follow the formula of like getting a stand-up comedian just to make somebody laugh. But if in case they go with something that's like a little bit more serious, I think that Jordan could bring that to the movie. Boom, 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 boom.
Mulan.
My safe choice would be Jamie Chung. She is actually playing Mulan right now in the Once Upon a Time, so I feel like that's already a safe choice for them because, you know, ABC is owned by Disney, and they'll just get the same person to play Mulan again. She's a badass, and she's also worked with Disney in a movie before, Big Hero 6. I'm sure that some of you might have seen it, but yeah, she's in that. They know that she can deliver, so they'll probably go with that just as a safe choice. And she's famous enough that will probably like get people to the theater. My pick is Nikki Suhu. She's an unknown. She was in Bring It On 2, I believe, and I think she's been on like Disney Channel TV shows before. But the reason why I picked her is because she's a fresh face that somebody can like really identify with her as Mulan, not just as like a typical like an actress, just like Mulan. And she sings, she dances, and she's actually Chinese. So perfect choice for me right there.
I also narrowed my choices down to 2.
From 20.
From 20. I actually have 3 names, but I'm just going to go 2. My safe choice would be Brenda Song. She's Disney. I remember her from Wendy Wu. You know, she's done Disney stuff. I could see her as Mulan. I can even see her as Ming's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But my real choice is Tiffany Espenson. She's also on Disney. And I feel that she's Chinese. And she's be perfect for Mulan because, guys, she's 16 years old.
They're never gonna go with somebody that's actually the age of Mulan. That's creepy.
Mulan is 16. Get someone around 16, 17 to play her. Like, it makes sense. The reason she was such a powerful character is she was so young, and she was a girl, and she was doing this for her father. And I just feel like it will carry so much weight to think
such a young girl.
Yeah, and she's doing this for her family.
Okay, listen, I didn't say this before, but think about the multitude of men coming to watch this movie thinking Mulan is gonna be hot, and then they see like a 16-year-old girl. You know that's happening. You know that's gonna happen. No, I like that for the story, but they need to pick somebody that's also like slightly attractive to where men can see can be yeah. But that girl is hot.
This isn't about attractiveness. This is a serious character.
Oh, come on. This is Hollywood.
Who saves China. This is our cast list for the live-action Mulan film coming out soon.
Also, I would like to tell you guys that we just created a new Instagram account. We're gonna keep you up with the latest movie news, trailers, anything that's going on. Please follow us in there. Always, as always, follow us on Twitter.
Yep, if you don't like reading, Instagram. If you don't like pictures, Twitter. It works out for everyone.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Well, signing off. Bye-bye.
Thanks lots. Bye.